Good morning, everyone. Today we'll continue Unit 6, 6.1, collecting data. Yesterday I told you here method of collection data. You can ask people, it's a questionnaire, or you can make an interview. If you need to record the results of an event happening, you can do this by experiment or recording observations, and also as a general rule a useful sample could consist of about 10%. You have to memorize this, 10% of the population. Now all of you open your workbook, page 31, the workbook, page 31. All of you open your workbook, page 31, page 31. Now here, which method of collection would you use to collect this data? Experiment, observation, or survey? Choose. Now the first one, how often a slice of buttered bread lands butter down when it's rubbed 50 times? Experiment. Experiment, you have to experiment. The number of books owned by people living in your street or village. Survey. The number of pairs of glasses owned by students in your class. Survey. The number of people that go into your local distant surgery each hour. Observation. How often a red card is drawn from a pack of playing cards in 50 draws? Experiment. The different makes of cars parked in your local grocery store car park. Observation. How often students in your class have been to the cinema in the last month? Survey. How often a normal dice lands on a 6 when it is rolled 50 times? Experiment. The number of students that ate fruit every day last week. Survey. Now here a book club has 410 members. The secretary of the club wants to know if the members would like a Sudoku puzzle book to be included in the club magazine next month. Give 2 reasons why the secretary should ask a sample for the members, because here it's a huge population. Here she has to ask 410 members, so it's too much, 410. So we need a sample, and to save the time. How many members of the book club should be in this sample? This is you need to calculate. How you calculate? Look, we have to find 10% of 410. Let me do it in another room. Okay, you need to find 10% of 410. So here 10 over 100 times 410. Here 10 times 410, 4100 over 100, so cancel. So here 41 members. This is for the second question. Now here question 3. Angela is an air hostess on a jumbo jet. She regularly does the air safety briefing. She wants to find out how many passengers have understood the air safety briefing. There are 394 passengers on the airplane. Should Angela ask all the passengers on the plane, or should she ask a sample? She should take a sample, since 394 passengers is too much to ask them. To save her time, maybe she has to take a sample. How we can find this sample? It's 10%. Find, listen carefully, find 10% of 394. This is how we can do it. Now here there are 48 students in the fitness club at Maha's school. Maha wants to know how many of these students brush their teeth at least twice a day. She decided to ask a sample of the population. Should Maha ask a sample of the population? I think she can ask 48 students. I think يعني it's good to take a sample from 48. How many people should be in her survey? 48 students is not too much to ask them, but if she want to take a sample, she has to find 48, 10% of 48, 10% of 48, it means 10 over 100 times 48, so 48 over 4.8, yeah, 9 people, 9 students. If she wants to take a sample, she has to ask 9 students. Or maybe she can ask 48 students together. Tomorrow, inshallah, I'm gonna give you 6.2 types of data. Thank you so much and have a nice day.